Good morning, dear students.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay. I have kept some eatable item on the table. Are you able to see them?
Yes, teacher.
What all the things, eatable things I have kept on the table? Tell me. Are you able to see them? Tell me.
Orange.
Orange, yes.
Lemon, teacher.
Lemon, I kept it. Then you can say this. I am showing you. What is this?
Curd.
Curd. This is a lemon juice. And can you say this? What is this? What is this?
Tamarind teacher.
Tamarind. Okay. And this is a lemon juice. You don't know. This is what I am telling you. Have you experienced the taste of these items, eatable items?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
What is the taste of these eatable items? Tell me.
Sour teacher.
Sour, teacher.
So they are sour in taste. Why do they are sour in a taste? Why do they are sour in a taste? Anybody? Sapna, why do they are sour?
So
Because of?
presence of acids in them.
Very good, Sapna. Because of the presence of a acid in them, they are sour in a taste. You said me the acid is present in all among these eatable items. Then what is acid? Today we are going to learn about what is an acid, the physical properties of an acid. Acids are a good conductor of electricity. Whenever an acid reacts with the metal and there is a liberation of hydrogen gas. So I am going to cover about 4 concepts in today's class. Before that, let me make you to understand how do you say that the acid is present in them. We have to test it. How do you say that they are sour in a taste? Of course, if they are sour in a taste, we can say that the acid is present in them. But how do you show this experimentally, the presence of the sour, presence of the acid? How do you show it? It can be shown by using the litmus paper. By using the blue litmus paper. We will be having a blue litmus paper as well as a red litmus paper, but to test the acid we are using a blue litmus paper. What is this blue? What are this blue and a red litmus paper? These litmus papers are called as the indicators. The litmus papers are called as the indicators. Why do we use the indicators? We use the indicator to test the presence of an acid in an atoms, any items. To test it, we use an indicator. Whether the given, they are also indicators are dyes. When they dip them in a things, they change into a color. So they are obtained from a plant called a lichen plant. So they are called as indicator. Now you can see that this is a indicator, blue indicator. This is blue in color and blue color changes into red when you dip them in an acid. Now I am going to call you 2 students to show you that how this blue color is changed into a red color. Anyone among these, anyone can come and show you and see this. This is what he is showing. This is a blue color. When you dip this blue color in a curd, you can see that. See this curd, how color is changes. Is it? It can be seen for you. Are you able to
Yes
see?
teacher.
Am I? Yes. See this, how it is changed. It is changed into red color. And not only in a curd, even you can see this in a lemon juice also. And lemon juice, you can test it. Come here, any one of you, show this, dip in a lemon juice and show them a changing of a color.
Change to red.
Yes, it is changed into red color. You can see this. What do you observe by this? By this observation, we will come to know that the acid is present in them. I have brought you children to show you two acidic chemicals. Those are, so you can see this. This is a nitric acid. This is also an acid. And one more acid I brought you show you. This is, can you read it and tell me what is this?
Hydrochloric acid.
Hydrochloric acid.
Yes, this is a hydrochloric acid. Now I have taken, now tell me then, these are also acids. Can these acids also change into their color?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Now I have taken in test tube the hydrochloric acid I have taken in a test tube. Now this hydrochloric acid also, if I dip some blue litmus paper, then this hydrochloric acid, this also turns into red in color. Let me show you. You can see that. Is it? You are able to see it?
Yes, teacher.
It is also changed into blue color. So by this, what did you understand by this? Tell me. What did you understand by these all? By this all, we have understood that acid is present among them. Now tell me, already you have learnt which is the acid which is present in this eatable items. Tell me one by one, I will show you. Now see, this is a lemon. Which is the acid which is present in a lemon?
Citric acid, teacher.
Very good. Citric acid is present in a lemon. Now tell me, this is a orange. Which acid is present in a orange?
Citric acid.
Citric acid is present in a orange. And curd.
Lactic acid.
Lactic acid is present in a curd, correct. And tamarind? Tamarind.
Tartaric acid.
Yes, very good. These all are the acids which are present in these items. The acid which is present in the eatable item, what do we call them? Anybody knows? Acids are again classified into different types. They are called them as organic acids. The acid which is present in animals and a plant, we call them as organic acid. Then the organic acid is present in all these eatable items. Acid. Do you know how do this acid is formed? How do we got this acid? Do you know the story of the formation of this acid? They are a chemical substance, I told you that. How do these chemical substances are formed? We know that. How many totally elements are available in a nature?
Teacher, 118.
118 elements are available in a nature. Okay, among these 118 elements combine themselves and they form a compound. These compounds are classified as acid, bases and salt. So we are going to deal today about only acid, and I have told you and given an introduction about all these acids. Now come to the next concept. Just I am sharing this PPT for you. Look over this PPT. See what are the list of the topics I am going to deal today. I am going to deal acids introduction. I have finished, and let me come to the physical properties of acids and experiment to demonstrate the reaction of dilute sulfuric acid with zinc. Now come to the physical properties of acid. Will you tell me what are the physical properties of an acid? First physical property already I have told you.
Sour in taste, teacher.
Acids are sour in taste. Okay. Acids are sour in taste. Second physical property is acids are good conductor of electricity. And third is they turn blue litmus into which color?
Red color.
Red.
Yes, they turn into a red color. Now, I have completed even the physical properties also. Come to the next concept. Next is, I have told you that acids, when the acids react with the metals, what will happen? Whenever an acid makes us to react with metals, what will liberates, what will happen? Let us show you that with this small experiment. The experiment is, let me show you this. You need to take a test tube. In a test tube, you have to place a zinc granules. You need to take a test tube, one test tube. In a test tube, you have to place a zinc granules. These are called
To
as
study the reaction between zinc and sulfuric acid. Step 1. Take a test tube and add few zinc granules to it. Aim. To study the reaction between zinc and sulfuric acid.
let us see this experiment.
Step 1. Take a test tube and add few zinc granules to it.
You need to 1 minute. Let us have a look over children. What I am teaching? I am teaching you whenever an acid react with the metal, what will liberate. For that, I have taken a one video which is from the lab edge, from the class edge. I have taken one video. Let me make you to understand by this video what is liberated whenever an acid react with the metal. I have taken a zinc granules. I will show you the zinc granules. These are the zinc granules. I will show you 1 minute. The zinc granules, and zinc granules we have to add to this test tube, and any acid we need to add it. So what is this? These all are called as the zinc granules. Are you able to see this? These all are the zinc granules what we are going to add there. This zinc granules we have to add to acid. When zinc granules are added to acid, the hydrogen gas is liberated. Let us show you this. When the hydrogen gas is liberated, and the liberated whether the liberated gas is hydrogen or no, how do you test it? For that, you have to bring a matchstick, burning matchstick near to it. When you bring a burning matchstick near to it, it burns with a pop sound. Means some sound it makes, it pop sound we call it. And why do it make a pop sound? Because only hydrogen is having a character which make a pop sound when you bring a burning candle near to it. And it burns with a high flame. As well as immediately after some times it will get extinguishes itself. By this we understand that the liberated gas is the hydrogen gas. So I repeat, you have to bring a matchstick, the gas liberated hydrogen gas, and you have to bring a matchstick near to it. The matchstick burns with a high flame, and itself it gets after some time extinguishes. So let me show you this experimentally. I have already brought a test tube to it. Now we have to add, what we have to add, tell me? What we have to add, tell me? Children, what we have to add? Am I audible to you all?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, zinc granules are added to this.
Add 10 ml of dilute sulfuric acid to it. Effervescence comes due to reaction between zinc and sulfuric acid. Step 3. Perform the different tests given in observation table.
It's burning with a high flame. Let us look over. Yes, with a popping sound, it extinguishes itself. By this class H, I have shown you how this experiment will be done. Now come to the next. Do you know that human beings also produces in our body, the acid is also produces? Do you know this? Which is the acid which is present in a human beings?
Dilute HCl.
Yes, hydrochloric acid is which is produced in our stomach. Is it then why it is necessary to acid our body? Is it necessary that acid is necessary to us? Of course, the acid is necessary. And what is the use of this hydrochloric acid which is produced in our stomach? The hydrochloric acid which is produced in our stomach, what it does, it helps to digest the food. Without the hydrochloric acid, the food will not be digested in our stomach. So when it starts producing, you might have seen that immediately when you start eating, the hydrochloric acid starts producing our stomach. That's what we are advised by our elders that while eating the food not to drink the water. What is the reason for this? Because the acid which is generated in our stomach gets diluted when you drink the water. Your food will not be digested. When your food will not be digested, you will be suffer with a problem with what? Acidity. When you will be having this more acidity, you have to take antacids to it. So this is the one of the use of, just I have told you one use of the acids. Like that, there are many acids. There are different uses of these acids. So what I made you to understand? I made you to understand acids are useful to us. How do they are useful to us? Example, taking we people, they digest food in our stomach. Now, I will show you one video. How do acids are helpful us to digest a video from the class H. Let us see this video.
You must have watched advertisements on television regarding medicines that treat acidity. Have you ever thought about the action of these medicines? These medicines are actually antacids, a class of drugs which are used to treat acidity. Antacids are made of bases. The mode of action of antacids depends upon the chemical reaction which takes place between acids in the stomach and the antacid, which is a base. Thus, it is an example of a reaction between an acid and a base. Similarly, acids and bases have various chemical properties which have varied applications in real life. Let's learn about the chemical properties of acids and bases.
Okay. Now, what you have understood? You have understood the importance of acid in our day-to-day life. Now, come to the last concept I need to explain. That is, acids are good conductor of electricity. They are very good conductor of electricity. So acids are very good conductor of electricity when they are dissolved in a water. The solutions of, we say that the solution of an acids are the good conductor of electricity. There will be a reason for this. I can't explain this. I will explain in the next class what is the reason for this. But just I wanted to make you to understand the acids are good conductor of electricity. For that, I will show you a PPT, and in the PPT you have to see how experiment is made here. Let us just see the experiment. Acid solution in water conduct electricity. So here what you need to take, you have to take any acid. Here it is taken a dilute hydrochloric acid and a rubber cork. For a rubber cork, 2 nails are fixed to a rubber cork, and these nails are connected through a copper wire. Copper wires to a 6-volt battery is connected to it, and the bulb is connected to it, and the switch is connected to it. This is a simple circuit. Whenever the electricity flows through it, the electrons flows through it, what will be produces? The bulb glows. The bulb glows. But we understand that electricity is passing through this solution by this. So when you set up apparatus like this, you have to set up the apparatus. First you need to set up the apparatus. I repeat, how to set up the apparatus? To set up the apparatus, we need a rubber cork, 2 nails, and 2 nails are fixed to a copper wire. We know that. Why do we use a copper wire? Anybody can tell me? Nandini, anybody can tell me why
Yes,
do we use
teacher.
a copper wire? Why do we use a copper wire?
Sir, because it is a good conductor of electricity.
Yes, even it is a good conductor of electricity. Even we can use a silver also. Silver is the best conductor of electricity than the copper wire. We are not using it. Anybody knows it?
Sir, because it is costlier.
Yes, it is a costly compared to copper wire. So take a copper wire, connect to a 6-volt battery, and this battery is connected to a bulb, and which is connected to a switch. When you just add the dilute hydrochloric acid, the solution of dilute hydrochloric acid, we say that because water content should be there in acid, then only there will be a production of electricity, otherwise it will not produced. Hence, we have to make it understand here, a dilute hydrochloric only we have to use. Any acid, either it may be a sulfuric acid, nitric acid, or any acids you can use it. And when you pass electricity, the bulb glows. This is, I made you to understand an experiment, that is acid solution in water conduct electricity. I will show you this experiment by one YouTube videos. Let me show you from this video also this. Let us have a look over this video. And this video, same experiment they have explained in a video. I have chosen this from a YouTube.
You know that metals conduct electricity. Copper is used in electrical wires. Non-metals like wood or rubber are bad conductors of electricity. But what about acidic and basic solutions? Do they conduct electricity? Let us find out. For this, we will use an acidic solution of hydrochloric acid and a basic one of sodium hydroxide. Beside these, we will need beakers, 2 carbon rods, bulb, battery eliminator, wires and filter paper. First, connect the carbon rods to the 2 terminals of a battery eliminator through a bulb and switch it on. Now dip the 2 carbon rods in a beaker containing hydrochloric acid and observe. The bulb glows, showing that the circuit is complete. This means that the hydrochloric acid conducts electricity. Remove the carbon rods, dry them with a filter paper, and then put them in sodium hydroxide.
Okay. I mean you to understand acid solution in water conduct electricity. Now, let me have few questions. Whatever I explained, based on that, let me have few questions for you all. Whether you are able to answer for those questions or no, let me have a look over them. Okay, tell me, which of the following gas is released when acid is reacts with a metal?
It's a hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
Yes, let me go to the next question. Which of the following acid causes indigestion?
It's a hydrochloric
Hydrochloric.
acid.
Yes, very good. These questions I have chosen from the Tata Classic containers made from which of the following materials are safe to store acids?
It's a glass.
Glass.
Glass. What is the taste of an acid?
Teacher sour.
Very good. They are a sour in a taste. Why do acid substance? Do you know that why do the acidic substances are should not be stored in a metal container? Do you know anybody? This is a question for you. I have asked you. Anybody knows answer of it?
So they react with the metals.
Yes. They react with the metals. When they react with the metal, what will happen?
It's a hydrogen gas will.
Yes, they produces a poison and which is not good for our health. This is the first question. I have already discussed answer also. Read on this answer and come for next class whenever you are attending. And read the next question also. I'll draw a neat label diagram to demonstrate a reaction of zinc granules with a sulfuric acid. This is 2 marks question, a compulsory question for SSLC board. Read on? Yes. I hope you have written. Come back to again a class. Any problem? Any you need to discuss anything?
No, teacher.
Have you understood?
Yes, teacher.
Tell me then. What all we have discussed in today's class? So let me write it. Finally, a conclusion point. What else we have discussed in today's class?
So properties of acid.
Yes. Are you able to see this board?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, we have discussed about the properties of acid. Then, second one is
Reaction. Reaction.
reaction of, tell me,
Acid with metals, teacher.
reaction of
With metals, teacher.
acid with
Metals.
acid with metals. And third point, what we have discussed?
Uses of acid.
Yes, uses of acid. Acid. I write it on the class such there will be a whiteboard. Let me take that whiteboard only. I write it. Then what else? What else, the children?
We discussed about acidity, teacher.
Yes. Okay. Take this. I write properties of acid. Second one is uses of acid. Experiment to demonstrate acid solution are good conductor of electricity. Okay, by this I have completed acids. Tomorrow's class I discuss you about why do the acids conduct why do acid conduct an electricity? Because it is ions present in that, H plus ions are present in that. Due to the presence of an ions, the acid conduct electricity. In the next class, we will discuss about what are ions, how do they separate when they dissolve in a water. We will discuss in the next class. Now, I just wind up my class. Thank you one and all. Okay, have a nice day, children.
Thank you, teacher.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Bye, teacher.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಐತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್.
ಈಗ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಲೀವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಸರ್. ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಐತಿ.
Stop recording. I did it. Stop recording. I did.
ಎಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರ್ತೈತೆ ಬಿಡ್ರಿ.